believe that this is not due to the parents are lazy to go to work or not work enough to gain more money, but for me, child poverty is shaped due to the economic, political and also geography problems.
The main reason for any sort of poverty, and that could be because the nation themselves are not developed anywhere close. Because, like you see, if a nation is not making the citizens meet their basic needs, it's not like they can call themselves as a developed nation or a developing nation. You see how it is? So like, I think unless and until people are met with their basic needs, they're always going to suffer in poverty.
The main consequence that I think comes from having you being in poverty from being a child is probably you lose out a lot of life opportunities in the future, because when you're in poverty you're not able to go to school, you're not able to go to a lot of co-curricular programs that helps you to develop as a person, and this oftentimes restricts your ability to pursue a lot of things in the future.
I think when someone is in financial difficulty, the parents cannot provide education to their children, so we might not see the effect now, but later the children's future might not be as bright as others, because nowadays education is very important.
As I said earlier, the cause of child poverty is due to the economic, political as well as geography problem. So how do we end this child poverty? Of course, the responsibility shall be put on the government. So the government has to ensure that the richer not become richer and the poorer will not become poorer. The poor will not become poorer.
I think in terms of ending child poverty, the main role has to be the governments and of different states, because we have to recognize that not all states have good governments. In a lot of, for example, African countries, the governments are not able to support their people, and we think that in this instance probably governments from more developed countries such as United States or United Kingdom, they have to help those countries. But I think other than governments, a main party towards ending child poverty is also international non-government organizations.
Child poverty, since it's a large scope, what you want to have in the minimum is for them to at least have shelter, for them to at least go to an orphanage, and for them to get education. When you fulfill all these three things, you fulfill them being able to be as equal as any other child like you and me who has gone through formal education at school, etc., etc. So as an individual, you can do something, but what an individual really is important about is to spread the message. So if you don't make it a collective effort to say to another person, to your friends, to your family, then this problem will always stay a problem, like any other problem around the world.
They are our future. Say no to child poverty.
Say no to child poverty. Say no to child poverty.
Say no to child poverty.
Say no to child poverty.
Say no to child poverty.